There is a fight going on at Kenwood Town Center that pits a hometown shop against a national chain. It all has the makings of a David versus Goliath fight, and it could be a federal judge who decides who comes out victorious. Anjanette Levy is downtown with the story. Anjanette.
Well, Paula, the owner of Hats and More, he wants a temporary restraining order to be issued so he doesn't have to move out. He wants to stay in the Kenwood Town Center, where he opened up a store just last month. Mark Stapleton's been selling a lot of hats at his new store in the Kenwood Town Center.
We want to be there. We want to be where the people are from our hometown and do business where we're from.
But on February 20th, about 3 weeks after Stapleton opened his Hats and More shop at the town center, he received this eviction notice. Stapleton has filed papers in federal court. He claims a competitor, Lids, which also sells hats in the mall, pressured the town center to terminate his lease. Lids also owns Locker Room, which had occupied the space Cincy shop has now, but Locker Room now plans to move back in.
We believe that what Lids is trying to do, and apparently what the mall is joining with them in doing, is a illegal or unlawful conspiracy and combination to restrain competition.
Attorneys for Lids say this case is not complicated or sensational. They write that Kenwood Town Center can terminate Cincy Shop's lease at will for any reason or no reason at all. And Cincy Shop now has buyer's remorse for the licensing agreement. Stapleton and his lawyers say that isn't so.
He wants to continue that business for his children, for his grandchildren, and he wants to sell hats.
I don't think they like any competition, period. They don't want anyone selling anything like theirs.
Now, there's a hearing here in federal court tomorrow afternoon. At that time, Judge Susan DeLotte will decide whether or not to grant Hats and More's request for a temporary restraining order. If it's not granted, Mark Stapleton will have to move out by Friday. Reporting live downtown, Anjanette Levy, Local 12 News. Paula, back to you.
Thank you, Anjanette. In the court documents, mall officials told Stapleton they didn't realize hats would make up so much of his sales, despite his store being called Hats and More. And we'll let you know what happened.